To Vintage Baseball Memorabilia's Fall Auction. There are some great pieces here, a little something for every type of collector. We're going to start out with one of the oldest items, lot number 1. It is a Spalding painted ring bat from around 1880. You can see it's got a black and gold painted center ring. The paint is about 90% there, in real nice shape. The model number is 3B. This bat is 31 inches long. It's a very light bat. If you are a 19th century collector, this is a great addition to your collection. If you want to start out a 19th century collection, this is a great place to start. The minimum bid on this Spalding painted ring bat, $200. Lot number 2, also 1880s vintage. It's a classic fireman's baseball belt. Now, you may know that most fire companies of that era had their own ball teams, and this is the kind of belt they'd wear. This one is in real nice shape. When you check out the back, you can see it is from the Pacific Fire Company. Again, this beautiful fireman's belt starts out at a minimum bid of $100. Lot number 3, another belt. This one a traditional homespun baseball belt. It's made out of fabric. It's a double belt, double buckle style. The real nice feature, hopefully you can see it here on the sides, leather pockets on each side for the ball player to maybe store his tobacco or whatever else he needs to have handy during the game. There's going to be a cabinet photo coming up in this auction in lot number 9 that will have 2 players wearing pretty much this same belt. The minimum bid on lot number 3 is $100. Lot number 4, this is an 1888 Virginia Brights cigarette pack. Beautiful shape. Inside this pack at one time was an N29 Allen and Ginter card. Unfortunately, not there anymore, but these old packs are becoming more and more popular. You match it up with the right card, probably save a few bucks and get one in off condition, and it really makes for a nice display, the pack and the card together. The minimum bid on this lot number 4 is $50. Moving on now to auction lot number 5. If you love old catcher's masks, you'll be drooling over this one, an 1890s goggle-eyed mask. Not only does it have the goggle eyes, but also a leather visor that serves as a sun shield. That's pretty rare. All the straps are there. It's a nice looking piece, and the minimum bid is $100. On lot number 6, we're still in the 19th century with this painted red and black baseball bat. Now, there's a center ring, but what really stands out on this bat are 2 painted circles. They're on each side of the barrel, and they are there to mark the sweet spot on the bat, the perfect place for the bat to meet ball. This bat is 30 inches long, and we're starting this one off at $100. Lot number 7 consists of 3 early baseballs, maybe the ones that were hit by that painted ring bat. They're all dating back to the 1890s. Look closely, and you can see what makes these balls different. They've got very tiny and very tight stitching. That was the type of stitching in vogue before the wider stitches of the 20th century. These balls are pretty rough, but they are also pretty classic. The minimum bid on this lot number 7 for all 3 balls, in fair condition, the minimum bid for all 3, $100. That's as a lot, not separately. $100 for the 3 of them, the minimum bid. Lot number 8, a great photo from 1898. Looks like a college team. No clue as to where these guys are from, but there's no doubt about the year. The uniforms all say 98, as in 1898. There's also some period equipment, all encased in a vintage shadow box frame. The minimum bid for lot number 8, in excellent condition, $100. Lot number 9, we talked about it a minute ago. This photo is from the early 1900s, a cabinet photo of 2 baseball players. The photographer is from Pennsylvania. These guys could be from Reading. We just don't know. This one starts out at $100, and as we said, they're wearing belts just like the one we saw in lot number 3. Again, the minimum bid on this lot number 9 is $100. On to lot number 10. This is a beautiful piece from the teens, a sterling silver presentation fob made by Deeges and Clust. It's for a Princeton team that apparently made it pretty far in the postseason, so they made this nice presentation fob for them. There's an enamel P on the front with the Princeton colors. You can see the orange there. The minimum bid on this fob, $100. Lot number 11, we've got another mask, this time a Spalding catcher's mask. It is the Spider-Man style. All the original straps are there. So, too, is all the original leather. It's got goggle eyes and is a full-size mask. This mask starting out with a minimum bid of $150. Lot number 12. This is actually 3 lots, lots A, B, and C in number 12. They'll be bid on separately. They are from 1913, 1914, and 1916. They are all full-season American League passes. With this pass, you can get into every game and every ballpark free for the entire season. Probably not to be used these days, but if you had them back then, you could see a lot of baseball, all in at least excellent condition. Each has a Van Johnson facsimile autograph on the front, and on the back, a rundown of the 8 cities with American League teams. Hopefully, if you got a pass, you know what cities the ball teams are playing in, but just in case you forgot, you check the back of your pass and know who is where. Again, these are 3 separate lots. Minimum bid, $50 for each American League season pass. Lot number 13, if you collect Brooklyn Dodger cards or Hall of Famers, you probably don't have this one, a 1914 Zach Wheat Fleischmann Bakery card. It's still got the original tab attached as well. It's conservatively graded as excellent. This is kind of one of my favorites in this auction. $100, the minimum bid on the Zach Wheat Fleischmann Bakery card. Lot number 14, another great card, another classic card, Casey Stengel. Actually, he's Charles Stengel on this 1915 Famous and Bar card from St. Louis's foremost boys' clothes store. What a great life back in 1915. You buy a pair of pants as a kid, and you get a great-looking card of a future Hall of Famer. This one also in excellent condition, and the minimum bid for this is $100. Lot number 15, the Home Run King. Speaking of Hall of Famers, by Babe Ruth. It's a first edition. Now, this may have come with a dust jacket. This one, just the hardcover, no dust jacket. There's an illustration of a Babe Ruth-type player on the cover. Babe is listed as the author, but you probably know that he had a ghostwriter on this one. Babe once joked, as a matter of fact, this was the only book he ever read. So again, lot number 15, the Babe Ruth book, and the minimum bid on this one, $100. Lot number 16, this is the kind of piece that can really make your baseball room. It's an original seat from Ebbets Field, home of the Brooklyn Dodgers. It's been refinished in Ebbets blue, number 4 on the back slat with the original cast iron. This one probably sat in Ebbets Field for decades. The minimum bid is $650. It could sit in your baseball room if you so desire. Lot number 17, a very different piece. It is the kind of item that really gets guests talking when they see it in your home. I can vouch for that from experience. An original tabletop ball stitcher. This is the fanciest, most antique-looking version. It's made out of hickory. It is a fulcrum release stitcher. Sounds pretty fancy. That wedge in the center pops out, loosening the ball holder. This stitcher will be clamped onto a table so that a worker could sit and sew away. Included in the lot, a vintage ball and some old ball leathers. The minimum bid here, $250. Lot number 18, this is a Hal Chase game bat. It's a big bat, 36.5 inches long, an H&B 125 Pro model bat, made just after Chase was banned from baseball for life. He was another guy who got in trouble, kind of like the 1919 Black Sox, for gambling on baseball. This would have been used by Hal in his barnstorming days in the 1920s. This is a last name only, but there were no other big league Chases during the time period. Only a couple of Chase gamers are known to exist, so you could have one of them. The minimum bid here, $200 on the Hal Chase game bat. Lot number 19, actually 2 lots here, Boston Red Sox season passes from 1925 and 1926. Both have the facsimile signature of team president Robert Quinn. They each have an opening bid of $50. Boston Red Sox season passes from 1925 and 1926. Lot number 20, a Spalding pinstripe jersey. Now, if this one looks familiar, it's with good reason. It is the exact same type of style as the Yankee uniforms of the 1920s. All that's different is the L on the sleeve. This L for the Lowell Fire Department team. There's a Spalding tag on the collar, along with the numbers 8 and 42. 42 appears to be the size. It's a beautiful flannel for the Yankee collector who doesn't really want to pay zillions for a Murderer's Row uniform. The minimum bid on this well below that zillion-dollar figure, $100 for the Spalding pinstripe jersey. Lot number 21, it's the Big Train, a Walter Johnson Draper and Maynard glove. It's a clean signature model, number G40. We'll zoom in on it a little bit, and you should be able to see the signature. There's a D&M cloth patch on the back, also a button on the back. And the minimum bid on the Big Train glove, $150. Lot number 22, another baseball stadium seat. Any idea where this one is from? It came out of New England, but no one is really quite sure what park it sat in. It has been refinished in green paint. The cast iron side says Grand Rapids, Michigan. Just to add to the mystery a little bit, the minimum bid here is $100. Lot number 23, an uncut Brooklyn Dodgers sheet. And this is from the W504 set. made by Universal Toy and Novelty. There's a team photo at the top and then 16 individual player cards below that. You can see it has some problem spots. You can note the damage at the bottom, especially the bottom right corner, but overall a pretty neat looking Brooklyn Dodger piece, an uncut sheet. Can't be too many of them out there. And the minimum bid on this one, just $50. Lot number 24, a baseball and checkers board game. Interesting combination from 1925. Great graphics on the cover of this one. It's a Milton Bradley game. The game pieces are included. And the minimum bid here for the baseball and checkers board game, lot number 24, is $150. Lot number 25. This one really pretty straightforward. It's a Brooklyn Dodgers schedule booklet from 1928. It's in nice shape. It's pretty much exactly how it looks. The minimum bid, $50. Lot number 26, a ball stitcher. This one from J. DeBeer and Sons, a company in Albany for decades in Albany. Now it's got 6 or 7 different settings for different sized balls, including the 10-inch Women's League baseball. DeBeer was the maker of the official balls for the All-American Girls League, made famous by the movie A League of Their Own. So this is the kind of ball stitcher they would make those balls on, as well as all their other balls. They had a large line of baseballs, especially back in the 1920s, 30s, and 40s, and $100 is the minimum bid on this ball stitcher. Lot number 27. This could be something the Brooklyn collector just has to have. Ebbets Field was on Flatbush Avenue. Well, this is a 1930s Flatbush Avenue street sign. It's black and white with Brooklyn written right on it. It is double-sided, one side better than the other, a little rust on the back side. This is a piece of Brooklyn and Dodger history, and it starts out at $100. Lot number 28, Branch Rickey. You know him as the general manager of the Dodgers and the Cardinals. He also had a sporting goods company that carried his name. This is a Branch Rickey Company baseball box with a used ball. The paper band is still around the box. It has Rickey's facsimile signature on it, and the minimum bid on this one, $50. Lot number 29, a red Ruffing baseball glove. The facsimile signature actually says Charles Ruffing. It doesn't show up on camera really, but it's there. Trust us, in the bottom right corner as you look at the glove. This is a Draper Maynard glove, buckle back with a cloth label and button. The minimum bid on the red Ruffing glove, $100. Lot number 30, how about one more ball stitcher? This one, a spring-loaded tabletop version. It comes with a vintage ball and some ball leathers, and this ball stitcher can be yours, starting with a minimum bid of $200. Lot number 31, a Heine Manouche Spalding bat. This is the first of 3 bats that come from one of the best private bat collections in the country. The acquisition of a Heine Manouche H&B bat makes this one available. As we said, it's a Spalding 200 model, 36 inches, top-notch wood. It comes from the town where Manouche died in Florida, so it's believed to be a gamer. Heine Manouche signature, he's burned into the label, and the bidding on this bat starts at $200. Lot number 32, it's a Babe Ruth store bat. This is a 40 BR from the 1932 season. The name is very deeply burned in, 34 inches, uncracked. It's a beautiful bat. It's only available because of the pickup of a Ruth gamer. The minimum bid on this bat is $200. Lot number 33, a Lou Gehrig store bat. This one also a 40 LG, 34 inches long. It's got a hairline crack that has been repaired, a nice Gehrig signature, nice brown wood. This one looks great displayed with the Ruth bat, as it has been for the past 5 years, so you may want to bid on them both and keep them together. This Gehrig bat, by the way, is a pre-32, no powerized on it. The minimum bid is $200. Lot number 34, a Brooklyn Dodgers pennant, full-size 24-inch pennant, green felt with white printing. It's believed to be from the late 30s when the Dodgers wore their green uniforms for a couple of years. As we said, 24 inches long, probably isn't in many Brooklyn collections right now, and $100 is the minimum bid on the pennant. Lot number 35, it's one of the more popular Babe Ruth pieces from 1935. It's a Ruth Quaker Oats scorekeeper. On one side of this celluloid fob is a picture of the Babe as a Boston Brave. On the other side, a pretty neat-looking baseball diamond with a score counter. You sent in to get this item back in 1935. Today, you can call in with bidding starting at $150 for the Babe Ruth Quaker Oats scorekeeper. Lot number 36. There can't be a lot of these out there. A 1939 baseball centennial stamp autographed by Connie Mack. this was the stamp introduced during the very first Hall of Fame induction ceremonies in Cooperstown in the summer of '39, and Connie Mack has used a black fountain pen to autograph it. Now, while you see two stamps here, they are being separated. Only one is being sold at auction. The minimum bid on that one Connie Mack autograph stamp is $100. Lot number 37, a little something for the Joe D collector. It's pretty hard to find one of these out there, but here they're both together. It's the Joltin' Joe DiMaggio 78 RPM record and the promotional coaster, which looks like a miniature version of the record. They're in excellent shape. They look very nice together, and the minimum bid on the pair, again, bidding on these as a pair, is $100. Lot number 38, sticking with the Yankee Clipper, here's a Joe DiMaggio pen and pencil set from the 1940s. In the shape of tiny wooden bats. You've probably seen these before, maybe not with Joe D's facsimile signature on them. They each have a facsimile signature of DiMaggio, and they're in great shape, and the minimum bid for the pen and pencil set is $50. Lot number 39, it's a Teddy ball game glove. This Wilson split finger mitt is a Ted Williams signature model for a right-hander. It's model number 422, a clean overall appearance, and a starting bid on this Ted Williams glove of $100. Lot number 40, this one is a Jackie Robinson piece from 1947, the first in a number of Robinson pieces. This one, a homogenized bond-bred coaster. This is a promotional giveaway, decidedly rare. Jackie is there in front and center, and there's also one small pinhole toward the top, and this first Jackie Robinson piece will start out at $50. Lot number 41, this is a Jackie Robinson real photo postcard from 1947, a black and white photo on the front, nothing on the back, blank back. There is some light surface cracking, but no other real problems, and the Jackie Robinson postcard starts out at $100. Lot number 42, this one may look familiar. It's the same photo we just saw in the previous lot, but this time on an old gold cigarettes postcard, a promotional giveaway. This one not blanked back. On the reverse is a biography of the man who broke baseball's color barrier. There is some age spotting on this one. The minimum bid on the old gold postcard, $100. Lot number 43. Well, will these next two lots go to a pin collector or a Dodger collector? Number 43 is the Jackie Robinson Rookie of the Year pin. The red border around the black and white photo makes this one look great, and this pin starts out at $100. Lot number 44, the other Jackie pin. This one is the PM10, pin number 166. This would have been sold as a souvenir by a vendor right at Ebbets Field. What's nice about this is that it comes complete with the original ribbon and the little ball and glove, and the bidding on this one starts out at $150. Lot number 45, another item that makes a baseball room look great. This is an exhibit card machine from the late 1940s, from the Exhibit Supply Company. That is the company of the time when it comes to exhibit cards. This would sit in a store with kids putting their coins in and getting exhibit cards in return. This machine is a light reddish color, with cards of Hall of Famers Jackie Robinson and Satchel Paige on the front, and the bidding on the exhibit card machine starts at $300. Lot number 46. This could be the best looking piece in the entire auction. It is the rarely seen Jackie Robinson baseball game. Everything's there, the game pieces, the score sheet, and the rules. But what really counts here, what makes this piece just look fantastic, is this stunning full color cover. It's in great shape, and it could be the centerpiece of any Brooklyn collection. I'm not going to say any more. The picture really tells the story here. Just a great looking baseball game. I guess I'm saying a little bit more than the minimum bid on the Jackie Robinson baseball game, just $250. Lot number 47, a 1949 Brooklyn Dodgers World Series press pin. This one pretty straightforward, a threaded post, Deegis enclosed. It's Ebbets Field on the front, and the minimum bid on the 49 Brooklyn Dodgers press pin, $250. Lot number 48 is a mint in the original box Phil Rizzuto glove. The glove is a perfect Spalding split finger with a silver facsimile autograph. It's for a left-hander, or as the box says, it fits on the right hand. The box, too, is in very nice shape together. The glove and the box for the scooter starting at $200. Lot number 49, another glove in the box, this one a Dick Williams Nakona. The glove is a clean split-finger model, number G13. This box, a picture box with a photo of Williams as a Brooklyn Dodger. And the minimum bid on this glove and box together, $300. Lot number 50, another Ebbets Field souvenir. This is a Brooklyn hat sold by stadium vendors in the 1950s. It's not adjustable, so if you plan on wearing it, you better have a size 6.5 head. Odds are it'll probably look a lot better just sitting on your shelf. And the minimum bid for the Brooklyn Dodgers souvenir hat is $50. Lot number 51 from the 1950s, a Wilson Joe Collins Trapper mitt, again with the original box. The glove is just in pretty much perfect shape. The box about excellent. It's the American Player Youth Signature Model First Baseman's mitt from Joe Collins. A red, white, and blue All-American Patriotic Wilson box, as we said, in excellent shape. And the minimum bid on this glove and box is $100. Lot number 52, back to Jackie Robinson. This is a piece you hardly ever see. If you've ever seen one, this may be your first chance. It is a Jackie Robinson candy container. It's a gold plastic bust. It originally held candy, as the name implies. There is supposed to be a clear plastic bottom that is not included here. That piece is missing, but this just a great-looking Jackie Robinson piece to go along with the rest of your Robinson collection, and the minimum bid here is $200. Lot number 53, an Ebbets Field pin. It's a blue pin with a black and white image of that classic ballpark, Ebbets Field. It says on it, Brooklyn Dodgers, National League champions, and the minimum bid on lot 53 is $100. Lot number 54, here's something else most Dodger collectors probably don't have. Autographed snapshots, autographed by Billy Cox. They are two original photographs taken by an amateur photog back in the 50s, and that photog apparently got Billy Cox to sign these. The signatures are vintage. We believe probably signed at about the same time, just after the photos were developed and presented to Billy Cox. The minimum bid for the two autographed photos, $150. Lot number 55 from 1951, a magical year for the New York Giants. This is the Cinderella Boys pennant. It's a beautiful black felt pennant with the orange printing, Giant colors. It is dated 1951, and it lists a number of the players from that championship year for the Giants as they won the National League Championship. And the minimum bid on this pennant, including the rookie Willie Mays, $100. Lot number 56, moving east to Boston. It is the Boston Red Sox pennant. This one in red felt depicts Fenway Park. It also lists players, and of course the big player in 1951 for the Red Sox, Teddy Ballgame again, Ted Williams on this Boston Red Sox pennant with a minimum bid in, we call it very good plus condition, of $100. Lot number 57 from 1952. If you haven't seen these before, these are great looking cards. Jackie Robinson Star Cal decal in envelope. You see the red border around the beautiful picture. These were meant for kids to take out of that red bordered envelope and stick onto their window or lunchbox or wherever. And the Star Cal decal of Jackie Robinson starts out in very good plus condition at $50. And lot number 58, kind of a companion piece, also the Star Cal decal. This one of Robinson's Dodger teammate Roy Campanella, three-time MVP. His is in excellent condition. $50, the minimum bid for the Campanella Star Cal decal. Lot number 59, 1952 baseball emblems. It's a set of 16 on display cards. Probably hard to remember when there were just 16 teams in Major League Baseball, but in 1952 this represents all 16 of the Major League teams. They're white plastic emblems, and they are each on their original cardboard display card. They're all here. The minimum bid, pretty much perfect shape, $150. Moving on now to lot number 60. Gil Hodges makes an appearance in our auction. This is the Gil Hodges Dorman postcard. This is just a beautiful set of cards, not just this Hodges card. Wish we had more here to show you, but this is the Gil Hodges version. It's really the key to the set. Beautiful color on all these postcards, and this Gil Hodges card grades in at least excellent condition. And the minimum bid on the Hodges Dorman postcard is $150. Lot number 61. This is a very popular New York Yankees item, the New York Yankees Ballantine Beer team sign. This is a beautiful full-color team photo. Basically what Ballantine did was send these out to bars in the New York area that carried their beer, as most bars in the New York area in the 50s did. So these would be hanging over bars all over New York City, and not too many have survived. This one is in excellent shape. It measures 15 by 17. The Mick is there along with all the other stars of the early 50s, and the minimum bid on this one is $150. Let's go back to Boston right now for lot number 62. This is a Boston Red Sox picture pack with the original envelope. There are 30 black and white photos in this set. The envelope actually has a shot of Fenway Park on it. And included in this set, one of our favorites, Ted Williams again. The minimum bid on this is $100 for the 30 pictures and the original mailing envelope. Lot number 63 from 1956. World Series Associated Press wire photos. There are 18 different photos in this lot. It was a great fall classic between the Dodgers and Yankees. That, of course, the year of Don Larson's perfect game. The Yankees recouped this year and beat the Dodgers after losing to the Dodgers in '55. And for these 18 photos in the original mailing envelope from the '56 World Series, the minimum bid $300. Lots of Yankee and Dodger greats in this lot. Lot number 64, the Ted's Root Beer Crate. This is certainly a classic piece of Boston Americana. This is the crate that the 6 packs of Ted's Root Beer would be jammed into, sent to the distributor in this crate. Kind of a neat piece to go with your Ted Williams collection, and the minimum bid on this is $100. And lot number 65 is the companion piece. This is just the Ted Root Beer bottle. This is the bottle that would be in the crates distributed by Moxie for the Ted Williams root beer up until about 1962. And these bottles hard to come by. There's always been spirited bidding on them in the past in our auctions, and the minimum bid here is $50 for the single bottle. Lot number 66, sticking with the Boston Red Sox, back to another picture pack in the original envelope. This one from a bit later, 1958. Ted Williams still with the team, and he is included in this picture pack. There are a total of 12 different photos of Red Sox in this lot. The original J publishing envelope is included, and the minimum bid is $50 for the 1958 Boston Red Sox picture pack. Lot number 67, another one of those items that I keep saying it, but it really is so true, that really make a baseball room come alive and look absolutely different than maybe your neighbor's baseball room. This is a vending machine for Topps baseball cards circa about 1959. 1959 cards are in the front of this one. It's from the Premier Ball, Gum, and Card Company. The 5-cent machine has one 59 Topps card on each side, and also some of the gum still inside. So you get a card, you get some gum for your money as a little kid, and the minimum bid on this one in excellent shape is $200. Lot number 68 from the 1960s, the Sears line of Ted Williams gear. In the 60s, Sears was selling all sorts of sporting goods with Ted Williams' name, and this is the Ted Williams fishing reel in the original box. You probably could still use this if you wanted to. It's probably better as a collectible, though. The reel itself is in near mint condition. The box is about VG or so. Pretty tough to find with the actual box. And this one will start out at a minimum bid of $100. Lot number 69, actually there are 4 sublots here. These are all baseball cleats. These are vintage baseball cleats coming right out of a sporting goods store find, all from about the 1960s. And they've all been autographed in person by the owners here, and they can all vouch for seeing these cleats signed in person right in front of their very own eyes. One cleat is Stan Musial. Pete Rose has signed another set of cleats. Brooks Robinson has signed a set of cleats. And Phil Rizzuto has signed a set of cleats. These are all full cleats. You only see one of the cleats here for most of these guys, but they all come as a pair with the signer signing just one of the 2 cleats. So again, Stan Musial has signed 1 pair, Pete Rose has signed a pair, Brooks Robinson has signed a pair, and Phil Rizzuto has signed a pair. And the minimum bid for each of these, 69A, B, C, and D, is $50 apiece. Lot number 70 from that classic movie, Safe at Home, and I say classic very loosely here. This wasn't much of a movie, but it certainly has become kind of a cult classic. Mickey Mantle and Roger Maris, their Safe at Home movie. If you've ever seen it, you know, it's a pretty bad movie, but they had some pretty nice memorabilia come out of the movie, and this is the full-color, one-sheet poster with Maris and Mantle in their classic batting poses. This came out after that big 61 year of home runs for Maris and Mantle. And the minimum bid on this beautiful poster is $250. The poster itself also in great shape, near mint condition. Lot number 71, some wishful thinking on the part of the folks in Oakland. From 1971, this is the Oakland A's World Series Phantom Charms. These are the press pin style cufflinks and tie bar set, manufactured by Balfour, 10 karat in the original cases. The only problem is the Oakland A's didn't make the World Series in 1971. They were beat 3-0 by the Baltimore Orioles in the playoffs. So someone was thinking a little bit ahead here in Oakland, thought the A's would make the World Series, and they didn't, so these become phantom charms, and the minimum bid here for the cufflinks and the tie bar set, $100. And last, but certainly not least, had to throw in one more cliche there, from 1977, a Yankees team signed ball, including a signature from Thurman Munson. 13 signatures all told on this Wilson Pro Star ball. It's actually dated 9/19/77. The signatures are in bold black pen. They grade 8 out of 10. Excellent overall condition on this Yankees team signed baseball from 1977. And the minimum bid is $150. We'll let you look at this ball for a second as we thank you for watching the entire video. You've got corresponding sheets on the auction, so you can check anything else you want in print, and the phone numbers and everything else you may need also on your sheets. The phone number for vintage baseball memorabilia, 518-452-4212. I know the folks there look forward to talking to you on auction night, October 30th. Any questions, just give them a call, and we'll talk to you the night of the auction. Take care.